Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is yet another room makeover. I am slowly working my way through the house, and this room, I have to say, was finished quite soon after our bedroom. Like, it's been done for a while. I was trying to steal every moment that I could when the kids weren't in here, because obviously it wasn't one of the rooms that I could do once they'd gone to bed at night or once it was nap time, because last used to nap, the good old days. I really just wanted to get it finished so that they could just be in here and enjoy it, and it was all done and they could use it. So this is actually the smallest room of the house and the darkest room of the house. It's got a very small thin window and it's facing the back of the house, which is the side that doesn't really get as much light. So I just wanted to be quite mindful of that when I was thinking about how to decorate the room. And I wanted to make sure that the kids still had some floor space to play on if they wanted to. Like, I didn't want it to feel rammed, so I made sure that I was thinking about clever ways to store their clothes and, you know, their toys, although there aren't that many toys stored in this room itself. We immediately thought this would be perfect for bunk beds. They would fit nicely in this room, and we were kind of thinking that they would end up in bunk beds anyway. Lars was in a cot before we moved here, so this was like his first introduction into a big boy bed, which he took to really easily and has thoroughly enjoyed. But also thinking about colours, I wanted to put a colour on the wall, but also was aware that, as I said, it's the darkest room, so I kept most of it bright and white and then kept a colour to one wall, just so there was something a bit different and interesting, but it wasn't overpowering. We did also have the same issue in this room as the living room, because we painted whilst there were no carpets down. It was in the interim period when we were waiting for the landlord to put the new carpets down because of the whole moth situation. And so we saw the colour that I'd picked against just bare floors, and then when I saw it against the actual carpet once it was laid, I was like, wow, that does not work. I wasn't quite as distressed as I was with the living room, and it probably wasn't quite as bad, but I still couldn't live with it. So I had to come up with a solution for that, which I'm pretty proud of, to be honest. Nick told me it wouldn't work, but I persevered and it did. And because this is a small room, I think, yeah, it somehow did the job. So you will see what I did as the video progresses. I don't have loads of footage for this whole room makeover, I don't think. I think because I was grabbing tiny chunks of time, as I said, for, like, around the kids' schedule. But I'm really happy with it. They love it. They love being in here, and I think it's really nice that it gives them another space to retreat to. So quite often Lars will come up here when he's had a horrible tantrum. He just takes himself off to his bed and like lies there until he calms down. I am not complaining about that. And often Maggie wants what she calls peace and quiet, which means I want to be alone, and she'll come up and she'll sit on her bed under the canopy and listen to her Yoto player, listen to stories on that, and it's really sweet. So I like that they really enjoy the space themselves. I'm going to stop talking and let's get into the process. And here is what the kids' bedroom will be. They're getting the smallest room because they're going to have bunk beds. So once again, I had a bit of an issue with the colour of the carpet against the green on the wall. It doesn't really translate in video, but honestly, it looked gross. So I set about trying to find a rug as close to the size of the room as I possibly could. And I found this one, which is pretty huge. I mean, I admit it's a small room, but I think it's like 2 by 3 feet or something. I can't remember exactly, but it was this one from IKEA, and it also was great because I was searching for one that was thin enough so that the door could open over the top of it, which is pretty important. And I wanted it to be this nice neutral colour. And also it's actually an outdoor indoor rug, which is really good for it being cleanable. I won't lie, it was quite a battle to try and line it up with the edges of the room. Nick and I fell out on a number of occasions, but we did it. And everything's held down by furniture. Those creases are being ironed out by boxes. And this is Lars's bedding, which is ready to go. It's the magic linen set that I was gifted, and it's beautiful. So nice, and it feels lovely. And then this is just waiting for Maggie to bring her previous bed set with her when they come. But the whole room is just looking so much nicer. Putting this rug in, honestly, makes all the difference. It literally looks like a carpet. It's great. I really wanted to create a original lampshade for the kids' bedroom, so I got this basket from a charity shop, and then I turned it into a lampshade using another inner lampshade, which was a cheap one from IKEA, as you can see here. And all you do is just draw around the top of that, cut the top section out, and then you pull all the fabric off the other lampshade, which can take a little bit of time, but then you can glue this into that top section. It's a very, very dark day outside. It's raining and it is miserable, so excuse the horrible, unnatural lighting, but I just wanted to update you on the kids' bedroom and the fact that we're nearly there. We're very nearly there. I'm adding final bits and stuff to go on the walls. And actually there's some bits that are yet to go on the walls, so we need to sort that. It's just very hard working on a kid's bedroom when you still have a kid that naps, because the natural times that you're like, oh, we'll do that bit of DIY is in nap time or in the evening when they're both asleep. So yeah, we'll find the time, I'm sure. I added in this little decorative piece that I did in a previous YouTube video, so I will link that video down below, but I thought it would just look really nice in this space, and it was nice and long, so it kind of filled up that empty area. And then these, which are from another little make I did, I will link the blog post, but they are little monograms made with dried flowers in embroidery hoops. Really, really simple, and I just think look great for Maggie and Lars. So down here, excuse the random cable, Lars just likes to get random cables and pretend that they're his Hoover. So I've actually bought this rug before we got here because it was like 20 quid and I've wanted one like this for a while. So I thought it went quite nicely on top of our rug that is acting as a carpet. And just like added a little bit of texture and stuff like that. But anyway, we've got the clothes rail for like Maggie's dresses and anything that needs to be hung up really for Lars, like his dungarees and things, which I think looks really nice there. And I've started adding stuff to the walls. As you can see, this banner needs something on it, clearly. I'm not just being really minimal, but I just kind of put it there for placement. And then there's a picture that's going to go on that hook that I need to sort out. And then I put the mirror that I actually DIY'd. There is a video on this channel as part of a kind of placemat DIY idea. But I took the little decorative bits around the outside off just because I needed it to be at kid level. And I knew that they were gonna, bend it and pull out and probably whatever, destroy it. And then we've got so I painted this shelf, which is going to go on the wall, I think probably above there maybe, and then one of these book shelves for like a bunch of their books there, and that'll probably go here so that they can reach it. So it's just like a green expanse on the screen for you right now. And then excuse the current mess. And then we've got this lovely dresser drawers that Nick helped me upcycle, sand and paint with chalk paint. Can't remember off the top of my head what colour it is, but I love this beige colour. It's like the perfect kind of old school beige. I don't know, I just really love it. It's sort of quite cool toned. And then I'm starting to style up this little area over here with lots of stuff that we already had in our previous kids' bedroom. And this I got off Facebook Marketplace. I mean, this I also got off Facebook Marketplace. But yeah, starting to style this up. We painted it. Well, I painted it. Yeah. Got this little shelf over here which finally went up, and I've been gradually adding bits to it, but I bought this frame from a charity shop and that's the picture it came in, so I need to put a different picture in it. It's just like a placeholder at the moment, so need to sort that out. I've got some pictures to put up, actually some pictures that I designed, and I'll show you them actually, hold on. So yeah, I printed out these and they are from my little personalizable, is that the right word? My collection that can be personalized, and I chose the mouse for Maggie and I chose the little bunny for Lars. So So I think they look quite sweet as a pair. I'm going to put them kind of on the wall next to the top bunk because the wall is just a bit blank there right now.
So that was the room makeover. I hope you found it inspiring. Maybe you've got some ideas for your own kids' bedroom. Perhaps you might be able to use my little carpet hack if you're in a rental. I mean, I know it depends on the size and shape of your bedroom, but I feel like you could be clever with your furniture and how you place it to make it work and cover up any bits that aren't covered with the rug. If you think it's a little hack that you're going to use, then tell me in the comments. Let me know what room that you might use it in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And if you're interested in following more the day-to-day of what I'm doing, different projects I'm working on, then do follow me over on Instagram, which is just the lovely drawer. Very simple. I like to keep things straightforward. So it was lovely to have you guys here, and I will see you in the next video.